And Flacco was way off the mark on that throw. That actually was not good for me right there. So it's going to put him in the driver's seat right here. This is Prometheus giving you a draft championship or draft champions gameplay. I've drafted my team already. I've got a couple of really good players, Lamar Woodley, Yada. I've got some fairly good players on my team. As far as Cameron, I've got good clutch receivers in Dez Bryant and Beckham Jr. I've got LaBelle as my running back and Flacco as my quarterback on defense. Basically Calvin Pryor. I've also got Blanton. I'm actually going to go ahead and put this base player in here at the safety position, primarily because I'm going to be using him with my quarters defense. Woodley, great edge rusher. I've got David, and another player that I drafted was Morgan. I've actually got him at the left end position, and then I've got Sherman and Skandrick as my corners, so I've got a fairly well stacked team with this team. So let's go ahead and break into this game. I'm going to be using the Pete Carroll playbook. I've been labbing this particular playbook. I haven't really found a rhythm with it yet. It haven't been very effective for me, so hopefully I'll be able to make some smart reads and not get myself in trouble. All right, so going against JOK R3R0297, he's got the Saints. I've got Kansas City kicking off just the way I like it with my opponent, and it looks like it's going to be a windy day, so hopefully I'll be able to go ahead and make some good plays against my opponent. 19-yard line, going to go ahead and switch my strong safety to Blanton, and just going to go ahead and hit him with Will Press. And he hits me up top, but he misses the play. Wow, got lucky on that. Hit me up top like that. So let's go ahead and hit him with some edge pressure and see how he thinks about it. And got him with the edge. So he went into play action max protect, and that didn't help him at all. There you go. Sherman picks this guy off, able to go ahead and get a nice play right there. So I'm going to go ahead and take this in the house. So I'll take it. That's what I'm talking about. So once again, got the guy on the 21. Let's go ahead and flip my linebacker. I'm going to put my stud linebacker on the outside. I'm going to come out of Will 3 press. Go up top. And he actually goes ahead and hits me up top right there. Just didn't have any defenders in there, but he's taking a lot of time to set these plays up. So I'm going to go ahead and hit him with a blitz again. And that's exactly where I want to be. Nice block. Good blocking on that. Inside zone, he got me with the inside zone. Got him with the blitz. So the guy got a lucky break right there. That should have been a sack. Do the pitch. There's no way he caught that in bounds. No frickin' way. That's unbelievable. So this guy's getting away with some lucky plays. I've got some defenders in the area. And he's able to go ahead and do the QB sneak against me. Got the ball in. Alright, so I got the ball on a 25-yard line. He actually had a fairly, I would say, he was more of a lucky drive. I got a blitz against this guy, so he should have been sacked on that particular play. So let's go into wing offset as our base run, and let's just hit him with inside split. And it looks like he's offset right here, so I should be able to get a nice run right up the middle. Not when he fills a gap like that. That was a nice defense right there. So he used the yellow zone guy right there. So let's go into offset here. Hit him with Z spot. There you go. I'm going to hurry up. Go in an inside zone. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and with slants here. And he picks me off. What was with that play? That was just a bad pass by Flacco. Oh, that sucks. So I went ahead and took the shot up top. There you go. There's my pressure. So you want to play action scissors. That was dead. See if he comes back to it again. He does, and now I get a big play right there. So no answer for that blitz. Nice play by Blanton right there to make a play for me right there. Went up top and be able to go ahead and pick him off on that. He took a shot up top, so good play right there. He switches his line off, so this is perfect for me. That's what I'm talking about right there. I'm going to do the inside zone right there. I've got good blocking with Yada. And I was able to go ahead and get some pretty good yards there. Even crunched his line against me. I'm going to go back into the wing offset weak. Go into power O as my base run. I'm going to do the inside zone split. And I turbocharged right there. I actually had the hole. That could have been a big first down right there, but I screwed up on it. Let's go into... I'm going to go into ace offset. And I'm just going to go ahead and pick Z spot. I'm going to look for the flat for Miller. And there you go. Cameron's wide open right there in the zone. I think he actually came with me. Came with blitz after me. So now he went in cover 4, and that's why the hole is wide open with that. I'm going to do the outside zone. Audible into the inside zone. And got really good blocking right there. And I go ahead and take it to the house. So I left him a lot of time. I was actually thinking about stop running, but you know, sometimes you just got to take those points. He had a couple lucky plays on offense. Otherwise, I've had his number with the blitz scheme out of the 43. So if he keeps going back into those play actions, he's going to get destroyed against me. All right, so you got a short field, nice return right there to get it to the 32-yard line. I'm going to go ahead and stay with this 43 blitz scheme. Will 3 press. And he actually runs. Wow. That's okay. So there's my weakness. Is that edge over there? That edge definitely got picked up. Inside zone killed me. So I got to go ahead and lock that run up. And he basically got hit. That was the second time he hit a big run off the edge like that, and I wasn't able to go ahead and do that. So I might need to move Sherman over that other side, which I'm going to do. So that cover 2 actually sealed that run off pretty well. So I'm going to see if I can hit him over the top right here. And Flacco was way off the mark on that throw. That actually was not good for me right there. So it's going to put him in a driver's seat right here with the play selection. So let's just go ahead and hit him with Z spot, and hopefully goes back in the man coverage. If he does, I will be able to go ahead and hit him over the middle. He just came out of nowhere. I was waiting for that streak to come over. He actually took away the corner out. Wow, this is going to be a good game. This is going to be a lot better game than I expected. Drop pass right there. Unable to go ahead and get my defender in the area. Hit him with the edge pressure again. And that inside zone is killing me right now with my run defenses in there. Nice play right there. All right, so I dug myself in the hole with its interception. I'm going to go ahead and burn a timeout. Give myself some time here. Nice play right there. Unable to go ahead and get the play action right there. He went over the middle. The pressure was coming in. He just got rid of the ball quick enough. So that turnover was huge. Flacco, I just didn't throw the ball correctly with him. So I've made a couple right reads, but the ball just sailed on me. So this is going to be a lot closer game than I expected. I figured I'd go ahead and run away with this one, but that's usually the case. The inside zone is going to be a deal. Is going to be an issue for me. I'm going to have to figure out how to stop that inside zone. Nice user play right there. So this guy's got definitely good user stick with his scheme. So gonna have to go ahead and pay attention to that. Do inside zone. Take a timeout. All right, so the goal here is to get in field goal range against him. Flanker drive, go into corner strike. And unable to get rid of the ball. He came up, took away the corner, and then I was going to try to check down to the flat, and I just didn't get the ball off. So let's go ahead and hit him with flanker drive and try to hit him up in the seam. That would have been a field goal range right there. And yeah, but if I had an extra field goal, or extra timeout right there, I would have been able to do that. So, you know, I just didn't feel very comfortable with this offensive playbook. I've made a couple of mistakes, made some bad reads. So I've let this guy in this game. He's actually got fairly good user defense. Oh, that's a bad play right there. So I'm going to go ahead and take the yardage. Got him on the 40. I'm going to go into the halfback toss crack here. Nice seal with the run. There you go. That was what I was looking for. He actually came down with a safety. Going to go ahead up top right there with the slants concept that I've broken down. So if you guys take a look at that, I'll be posting that soon. It's a good concept to go ahead and really force your opponent to make different reads and different adjustments. All right, going to go ahead and stay in the quarters as our base defense. I'm going to do the Overlord 3 seam. And Emmitt Smith is just eating me up right here. Good play. I took over that. God, that sucks. I got to stay. You know what? I got to stay in that 43 defense. That defense is just better for me, especially against some kind of a running defense right there. So, that sucks. Went into cover 3 and I got burnt on it. There you go. Miller making a huge play for me right there. And I think he's going to be able to get in. No, he doesn't. I'm going to go ahead and hurry up here. Go into Power O. And another picked off ball. Just a bad pass. Drop pass by my oh God, this is killing me. Flacco is not doing very well for me. That was just a bad pass. I'm not optimizing. There you go. About time I stopped his run on that pitch. Right, so this guy's just eating me up right now on offense, and this is becoming very, very frustrating. So I'm going to go ahead and have to change things up a little bit against this. Well, and actually my defender just stood there. I didn't run commit. That's it. See, right there in verticals. Didn't he actually get up to the right guy? This guy just hit me over the middle, and he's just destroying me right now. Just with these quick concepts, I wasn't able to set up my blitz quick enough. And now I'm down by 2 scores, and he's in the driver's seat against me, so this is not a good situation to be in. He's been able to go ahead and hit me with pitches on the outside, and my defense has just not been there to go ahead and stop that outside pitch. So a couple inside runs, and then he hits me with verticals over the middle. And that's actually been very, very good. So I was trying to set this that offensive up. But what's killing me right now is not my defense. My defense is not my biggest problem right now. It's my offense and Flacco throwing a bunch of interceptions. And I think it's just this scheme. The scheme is just not as effective as I want it to be. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to go ahead and hit this guy again. That's not what I wanted. And now we got real lag. And that's a bad pass right there. So I don't know what happened right there. Very, very laggy. All right, so going into the 4th quarter here, my opponent has been able to go ahead and get some critical turnovers against me, and that's been basically the difference in the game right now is those turnovers that he's gotten against me. His offense has been extremely efficient against my defense. The defense hasn't been that good. I thought he was going to hit stick me, and I tried to do a juke move right there. There you go. Seth Rogers with a huge play inside zone. There you go. Able to go ahead and get the inside zone, down by a score. Need a stop on defense to go ahead and keep my opponent honest. He likes to throw the long ball, so I got to take that in consideration. He's basically taken away any kind of blitzes I've been using against him, but the long ball has just been money for him. So I think he's probably going to try to run the ball against me. And if I can get a stop, that'd be great. But it feel like I was like in the first quarter, I was on autopilot against this guy, and then all of a sudden, I had a couple good breaks on defense, and he's basically dug me in a hole here. So once again, it's one of these learning things. Flacco just spraying the ball all over the place for me. So a couple bad passes, and that's really been the difference right there. Been able to go ahead and attack this guy up top against his safety play, because he likes to use her as safety. There you go. So I got a pin down on the 16-yard line. I need a stop right here. I think he's going to come back to the run. So let's just go into Overlord 3 seam. And Emmitt Smith is just being a beast. This is like the 1994 game. Come on, Emmitt. Gotcha. So he's just blowing me up right now. And he's in a driver's seat right now, because even if he gets 3 points, it's pretty much over with. So this is frustrating. Smith. Smith is a beast. That was a risky play right there to go ahead and chuck it up, but he's going to take the 3 points if he's a smart player. If not, he's stupid. He's just in it to lose. And that's going to be the difference. Man, this is just killing me right now. That interception down in the end zone, it was a missed throw by Flacco. It came off the tight end's hands and fell into his defenders, and it was just out there from there. So that's going to be the key to this game. That's going to be the reason why I lost this game. He actually had very good running game. Emmitt Smith is obviously a very good running back. It's probably a stud running back, Emmitt Smith, but I'm going to lose this first game of my draft championships with this Seattle scheme, primarily because I just didn't have. Man, that sucks. I really like this team a lot too. This team was a fun team. So, God, that sucks. And I forced that ball in there. Totally forced it in there. And interception right there by Flacco, tying this game up. This game is pretty much over with. So bad interceptions by Flacco. That's just killing me. So you could see this. This offensive scheme was okay. It wasn't spectacular. But look at this guy just breaking tackles, getting hit in the backfield right there. That's the difference right there, is just the play by Emmitt Smith and just bad passes by Flacco. Amazing. All right, so lost against my opponent. Just too many interceptions. Flacco, this game would have been totally different if I didn't throw that one interception down by the end zone. It would have been basically more of a dogfight. But that one interception down in the end zone was the difference in this game. So the interceptions basically cost me. Flacco was spraying the ball over the field. I have to admit it to my opponent. He made the right reads. Even when I tried to hit him with some pressure, he basically made right adjustments. He started hitting me in the seams. And then Emmitt Smith, that was the biggest issue. I couldn't stop Emmitt Smith. 197 yards on 10 carries. That was where he's getting all the big plays. I should have probably went ahead and milked the clock a little bit more going into the second half, but that's sometimes you just got to take those points. But big plays by Miller, just a base play tight end. So once again, for my opponents, I really go ahead and appreciate all of your support, and it really comes down to the interceptions. So look at the 4 takeaways, 2 additional takeaways, and that's going to be the difference right there with 2 yards down on the ground. and Flacco was just atrocious with the interceptions that he had. This is the play right here, wide open, and just a drop pass. It should have been caught by Cameron right here, and just an interception by Loftman to go ahead and get that huge play. So that was the play right there, was the difference in this game. But I have to hand it to my opponent. A real good user on defense, you know, and he knew how to make his plays as far as using plays such as verticals to get the ball down the field. So it basically went ahead and really forced me to go ahead and get out of my blitz schemes that I wanted to do, because he made very good adjustments. So to all my subscribers, you know, once again, I do post my losses, and this guy definitely beat me and put me on my heels. So I really appreciate all your support, and until next time,